Nachos must be one of my favorite and most basic things to just quickly whip up, and the beauty about it is you can pretty much whack whatever you like into it. So we're going to do two today. We're going to do a vegetarian one, and we've smoked some chicken earlier that you will see in a short video clip, which we're going to use in the other one. So first we've just got some plain nachos. You can use Doritos, you can use the tortillas that you cut up and fry yourself, whatever you have handy. I'm just going to share it between the two. Again, this is just such a simple thing to quickly just whip up. So we're just going to add some red pepper. Just going to take one piece. And as I said, pretty much, look, it's not really authentic chicken, but you get the idea. So you just use what you have in the fridge and enjoy yourself. Okay, now that we've got that, then I've got some red kidney beans that I'm going to be adding to the vegetarian one as my meat substitute. There we go. Grab a cloth. Okay. Then I'm going to be adding some jalapeños. You can use the pickled one as well if you want, but I've got the fresh one. So I'm just going to slice it up thinly. You don't have to add them because I'm going to add the salsa as well that I made earlier. And we've got Bella as well. This is our beautiful cat. Her name is Bella. She shouldn't be tasting the food, but she likes to. Not really. Okay. So as you see, I'm going to make both of them exactly the same except for the meat part. There we go. Okay, I've got some spring onion and radish that I'm going to use afterwards with coriander as well. Then I've just got a whole corn that I've just roasted on the fire. As you can see, I just wanted to char it very nicely to give sort of a smoky element to it. I'm just going to take it off so I just end up with the kernels. Again, you can use the normal corn that you've just boiled. You don't have to char it. It's all up to yourself. Just going to sprinkle that everywhere. Go. Don't want to add too much either. Okay, so then I'm just going to drizzle it with a bit of that salsa that we made earlier. I'm just going to drizzle slightly all over. You can use tinned tomatoes or fresh tomatoes if you want. So this was just the roasted salsa that we made. So that should be more than enough, I feel. There we go. Then I'm going to top it with some cheddar cheese. Be generous. There we go. Okay, now this is definitely not Mexican, but I love mozzarella, so I'm going to add some buffalo mozzarella to both of them. Okay, so then another non-Mexican thing which I just love is smoked paprika. And I'm just going to give a light dash on top of both of them. You can use cayenne pepper as well, but it all depends on how spicy you like it. So now back at our non-veg nachos. I like to add the chicken on top of the cheese, just like you do a pizza. So I've got my smoked chicken breast that I'm just going to slice into thin slices. You can see how beautiful that is. So I'm just slicing it thinly. Okay, so I'll just drizzle this, spread it nicely all over the top. There we go. Just to make it extra cheesy, I'm just going to add a slight bit of cheese on top as well. Then that is going to go into the oven at about 180 degrees just to melt the cheese. And then we'll finish it off with our guacamole and sour cream and the rest of the fresh sort of ingredients that we're going to be adding onto it. Okay, so there we have it. They've been in the oven for about 15 minutes. So the cheese is nice and melted, as you can see on both of them. So now just to top it off, I'm just going to add some spring onion or green onion, whatever you call it, just on the top to both of them. Then for our vegetarian one, I'm just going to add some thinly sliced red radishes as well. And then onto both of them, you can keep it on the side, but I just like to give like a, what do you call it, a dash, a bash, or whatever you want to call it, of guacamole and sour cream on the top. But I would also recommend that you keep some on the side for the people to sort of dip it in as they go. Sorry for that. And some sour cream. There we go. Just on both of them. And just end it off, or finish it off with just a sort of a drizzle of fresh coriander. You can chop it if you want. I just like the look of it when it's done like that. And there you go. Now, let's have a taste. Excuse my hands, but I want you to see. You see that what the mozzarella also helps with. Oh, beautiful cheesy bite. That is good. For the next bite, I would just like to add a little bit of more of the salsa, just for a bit more kick. Let me just grab a fork. Oh, yes. Just want to get the chicken and everything in there. It's a bit too much. So, the vegetarian or the smoked chicken, gotta say, the smokiness of that chicken is incredible. But the one with the kidney beans, I salute you.